Hi, Charlene back talking about sacred space. And in the context of sacred space and the home, a lot of people might think or feel it can be different. Sacred space in the home can just be creating a room that's quiet and a place where you can go and meditate. But there's other little tricks I'd like to share with you. And one of the things about sacred space is simply putting fresh flowers in a place that you see them all the time, because it'll remind you of the specialness of the home you've created for yourself, the workspace you've created for yourself. You can have them on your desk in the wealth area, and you have to use 3-door system for that, meaning the journey number 1 is right where you sit, and you lay out the bagua accordingly. And I have lots on the bagua. Here's a little look. And then you can put the flowers there, because if you have dried flowers in the wealth area of your desk, they collect dust. You don't change them up. It's not allowing you to connect with the power behind creating something new every week. Like, oh, the flowers are dying, it's time to change them. I change the water, water feeds wood. There's so many little interconnected energies in Feng Shui itself that are just really common sense and beautiful. They're aesthetic, they're pleasing, they're wonderful, they're lovely. I have so many friends out there doing beautiful things online, telling people how to create sacred space just by learning a bit about Feng Shui. And I just want to go deeper in that, because there's so many things we can do. Keep our entranceways clear of clutter. Make sure people know it's your entranceway. If you show up at a house and you don't know where the entrance is, that affects your career. It's like, what am I doing in life? Having a clear journey, which is the number 1 spot, the entranceway in the 3-door system. The journey is our journey through the birth canal, the sacred space of the womb, coming out and going, where are we? If we're lucky, our journey aligns with what we do in the world, but it doesn't have to. It's more about being on the path of self-awareness, love, finding out why we're on the planet. This is a human thing. We're all here to sort that out. And more, there are health issues, mental health issues, things that we can change just by altering the space we live in. So flowers are a beautiful way of reminding us to give ourselves something. Even if they're not in your budget or a little more expensive, all you have to do is buy 1 rose to remind you, or 1 flower to remind you, or pick 1 flower to remind you that you're worth it. We're all worth it. The people that live with you are worth it. Your family and your community are sacred, because they are what and who keep us going. You keep me going. I'm talking to an audience, friends, colleagues, people I've met traveling, and I just want to share what I've learned over 29 years of doing this work. And as a designer, it's so fun for me to put together things like, okay, take care of your entrance, clear the clutter in 1 room or 1 drawer, or 1 area of your house, and feel how, wow, power that you get powered up by doing something for yourself that gives you something in your emotional bank account, your mental and physical bank account. Yes, the bank account's important. Fortune of Blessings is about the money. The southeast gua area of the bagua is about the money, but it's about, what are we blessed with? We're blessed with good health, happy families, challenges. What are our blessings, and what do we want to draw towards us? So these are symbolic in the home, the entranceway, the bedroom, the kitchen, massive. This is where we feed ourselves. So keeping your kitchen well appointed, clean, active, and it's the heart of the home in most places. In my geomancy career, when I'm in a house, like checking to see what's the yin and yang, and if it's balanced, and what's the issue, is it geophysical, is it metaphysical, ghost energy, or just human energy imprint fighting, or what happened in the house before you moved in. I clear that kind of stuff. But one of the things I do is I'm dowsing for the heart of the home. Now, typically it's like smack dab in the middle of a square house, crisscross it, there's the heart, but most of the time I find it in the kitchen. It's where we gather, it's where we feed ourselves, it's where we prep food for our bodies, mind, and soul, and feed those that we love and love us. So whether we have families or friends or living communally, that's where the food is prepped. The energy, the excitement, the variety that can come into what we practice in the kitchen is very powerful. So it's all part of sacred space and being very logical in our spaces around why we're creating good flow, good harmony, no clutter, just a really powerful way of moving around our spaces that make us feel good. We're the sacred space, and we have to keep that renewed, refreshed, alive, and happy. That's it for now. I will be back. Have a great day. Radical Feng Shui with Charlene. Thank you for subscribing and leaving comments. I love doing this. I'd like to hear back from you. Have a great day.